Hmm. Alright. The live stream started already, which was not my intention, but whatever. Alright, this should be good. Hopefully. Maybe. We'll see. It's gonna be something. Alright, I think this airline is Franziska, so that's exciting. Where's my... I'm trying to turn down the volume. Oops, sorry. I missed something to read. The Return of the Great Thief Yadigaretsu. Thinking back, everything began on that fateful day 2 days ago. Thinking back. 2 days earlier. Also, I turned off my upscale filter because I was like, eh, whatever. Okay. I fly. Yes, everything began high up in the air. 9,000 feet in the air, to be precise. Thank you for flying High Fly Airlines. We are currently experiencing some slight turbulence. We're asking all passengers to please return to their seats and fasten their seatbelts. What airplane is he on? There's like 4 floors. Oh shoot. Oh no! Fork. Hang on. I might have fucked this live stream because it's unlisted right now. Oh no. Why does it default unlisted? That's kind of dumb. I think I have it set up that way, but still, that's dumb. Is the live stream public? Hang on, let me check. I don't actually know. Let's see. It is. Okay, we're fine. It wasn't public. I apologize. Go back if you want to see the beginning part of this. Okay. March 12th, 6:13 a.m. Flight I-390. First floor, lounge. Yeah, first floor. What airplane are you on? Ugh. The animation in this is really fun. Why do I feel like I just woke up from a horrible nightmare? 6:13, huh? Guess I was out cold for about 10 minutes. Slight turbulence indeed. Ladies and gentlemen, we are currently experiencing some slight turbulence. For your safety, we ask that you return to your seats and fasten your seatbelts. I suppose turbulence is to be expected on a flight. But admittedly, I'm less than comfortable with anything resembling earthquakes. Oh, yeah, right, that's true. What the? What's this? A travel wallet, but it's not mine. I had someone else's travel wallet wind up in my pocket. Ugh, my head. How will this headache go away? I'll take care of this travel wallet later, or hand it off to an attendant. Ugh. Both look like turbulence to an elevator. God, nothing is going Edgeworth's way right now. Huh, what am I doing? What am I doing hesitating like this? Actually, I know full well why I hesitate. It was when I was still but a young child. Oh, are we just gonna go do DL6 again? I was caught up in a murder that happened in an elevator. So, my current plan for the voices is to sort of have Edgeworth be like my deeper standard voice, and to have whatever my opponent is, be my slightly higher standard voice, basically. That's kind of my plan. It's probably not going to stay that consistent, but I don't really care. But how long am I going to let my past haunt me? It's just an elevator. I'm a grown man now. I need to behave like one. What the? What in the world happened? Is there something wrong, sir? I must ask that you please return to your seat. Eek! Actually, it just occurred to me that I don't know who the, like, major character is going to be until we get into the case, so I guess I can't really decide beforehand what our voice is going to be, but whatever. He's dead? Please calm down. We mustn't jump to conclusions without all the facts. What's wrong? Did something happen? You murderer! What? No. You have it all wrong. It wasn't me. March 12th, 6:41 a.m. Flight I-390, second floor, first class. Everyone, I'm sorry to interrupt, but I have an important announcement. I am one of your flight attendants today, Rhonda Torino. Rhonda Torino? That's some sort of pun. Rhonda Torino. I mean, all I can think is round trip, round. I don't know. Unfortunately, we've just had a minor accident on this flight. An accident? Don't treat us like we're stupid. I caught a glimpse and it was a murder. What? Murder? What's going on at this flight? Everyone, please calm down. There's no reason to panic. This flight will stay on course and make its scheduled landing. We're still currently in the middle of a rough patch of turbulence. So until we are out of this area of turbulence, I ask that you please remain seated. But someone was killed, right? I mean, what about the killer? Let me off. Please, there's no need to feel threatened. We've already apprehended the culprit. I ask that everyone please remain calm. What the heck is he talking about? Why should you remain calm? My name is Miles Edgeworth. I'm a prosecutor, and I assure you I am not the killer. Being a prosecutor doesn't make you capable of murder, buddy. Now you listen here. I am not the killer. I simply found the body. So you say. However, I'm sure that you are the perpetrator of this crime. I swear my honor as a professional flight attendant. Oh, is that right? I know what I saw. And there's even very strong incriminating evidence to back me up. What kind of incriminating evidence is she talking about? We've already alerted the proper authorities at our destination. Until we land, you will remain in our custody by the power vested in our captain. I'm very sorry, but please understand our situation. Your situation? I'm more concerned with mine and the direction it's going in. I'm not about to just sit idly while I get accused of murder. Miss Torino, is it? Yes? I was wondering if you might give me a chance. A chance to do what? A chance to plead my case. And a chance to ask what you meant by incriminating evidence just now. To accuse a passenger of such a grave crime without allowing him to give a proper defense. Can the professional flight attendant inside of you really call this action righteous? You have a point. Very well. I'll listen to what you have to say. But be wary of what you reveal. I'm afraid you'll only look even more suspicious if your explanation fails to satisfy. I also do not have the time to deal with you all day, so please make it quick. Of course, as you wish. Good. Very well then. Let's get started. I know for a fact that I didn't kill that man in the elevator. What I don't know is what sort of evidence she has up her sleeve. But I'm certain it doesn't fit with how the crime really occurred. What Miss De Niro saw. I swear to tell the whole truth as a professional flight attendant. Unfortunately for you, Mr. Edgeworth, I am certain you are the killer. The scene I saw in front of the elevator. It was you, standing there with fresh blood dripping off of the murder weapon. So if you would please cooperate, we'll turn you over just as soon as we land. Okay, well, there was no murder weapon. We still have this wallet. Which we can't check, interestingly. Prosecutor's badge, travel wallet, crime scene notes. Okay, interesting. Oh. Oh, there's a flight itinerary. Okay. Hang on, let's see here. Drinks, meal, drink, movie, meal, drink, meal, drink. Okay, I feel like that's gonna come up later. Is there food around him? Hang on. I feel like the fact that he has food or something is gonna be important. That's it? That's her evidence? I don't think you could ask for a more perfect witness testimony. Wouldn't you agree, Mr. Edgeworth? Not really. Hardly perfect when there's a gaping hole in it. Murder weapon is what I'm going after.
Hold it!
The murder weapon, dripping with blood. Really now. I swear that was the grisly scene I saw before me. Thank goodness it wasn't a pastor who saw it, or there'd be a widespread panic by now. As I recall, you were quite panicked yourself at the time. Excuse me? You were scared enough to misread the situation and accuse me of murder. Nonsense. Professional flight attendants cannot afford to be that flustered. I witnessed the murder scene and I am now listening to your defense, all with a smile. Apparently also lie with a smile on your face. Okay, well we have to have... Like there's... Is it this? Like, I know what it is, it's that... I'm assuming the wallet belonged to this guy. That's gotta be, like, the twist or whatever. Is that it was in my pocket somehow. But it's gotta be this, right? Because, like... we don't have anything else.
Objection!
What? Okay, I'm probably supposed to press stuff, I'll just do that. What do I think about it? Oh, I'm sorry. Why are you apologizing? I was being unprofessional. A pro, I should have listened to your question with a smile. And I must also answer all questions with a smile. Well, just say what you mean, let's say you have no answer to my question. It's still weird using the analog stick and not the D-pad. If I can't use both. I'm gonna capture some of that, like, with evidence. What? Okay, what evidence do I have?
Hold it!
Alright, sorry, hang on one second. Of course, a professional flight attendant can't afford to make mistakes after all. Perhaps, but you must admit there are few who can look at a murder with a clear mind. The attendants all go through extensive training and are always calm and collected. We'll even calmly serve you coffee if you so wish as the plane makes a splashdown. I fail to see how that would be the calm and rational thing to do in an emergency. Even until the bitter end, we are there to serve the passengers. That is the duty of all professional flight attendants. Oh, wait. Is the murder weapon she saw the wallet? Is that what the thing is? Is that blood? The red thing?
Objection!
Yeah, okay. Miss Torino. What is with the yelling all of a sudden? Oh, force a habit. Well, it doesn't matter. Miss Torino. You say you saw the murder weapon dripping with blood? Is that correct? Yes, all that blood. Drip, drip, drip. Just recalling that scene sends a chill down my spine. Sorry, but your so-called professional flight attendant training has failed you. I love the objection theme so much. What? I'd like to direct your attention to this. Do you know what this is? It's a travel wallet, right? But it looks a little big and bulky. The thing you saw me holding when I discovered the dead body in the elevator was this very travel wallet, Miss Torino. What? Impossible. Now then, do you still think I'm the killer? That I killed him with a travel wallet? But I saw blood dripping from the wallet. I know I did. As you can see, this wallet is clearly stained. But if you would be so kind as to take a whiff, I think you'd agree it's only grape juice. Ah, then... That's right. You mistook grape juice for blood. The murder weapon was dripping with blood did not in fact exist. Okay, this was a thing in Apollo Justice too. Do they replace wine with grape juice, or was it grape juice in the Japanese version too? Because it's kind of odd, right? Like, oh, grape juice is like, it's weird. I don't know. No. There, that should clear up that pesky accusation. Wait just a sec. That is... I mean, even a wallet could be deadly if it was wrapped around something heavy. I demand that you show me what's inside. please. She's trembling and the tacked on please at the end. Sounds like I've got her. There's no need to look inside. Even you can tell from its appearance that it's light. No, I can't be sure of anything until I see the contents of that wallet for myself. Ugh, she's persistent. I'll suppose we'll have no choice but to see what's inside. Miss Trina, if you'd be so kind as to open the wallet and check its contents for me? Alright, I usually don't pry into passengers' belongings, but we have no choice here. Grape juice stains the outer cover. True, it was I who dropped it in the juice, however, I didn't do it out of ill intentions. Wait, how are we supposed to open this? Oh, there we go. It seems this passport is all that's in here. As you saw, there's nothing but a passport inside. This renders your wallet was the murder weapon argument moot. Wouldn't you agree? Please, hear me out, Mr. Edgeworth. What is it now? Well, I was wondering, whose passport is it exactly? Can I take a look? Why not? I'm rather curious myself. This is... just as I thought. This travel wallet belonged to Mr. Acme Hicks, which makes it the victim's property. Yeah, I predicted that, like, immediately. What a shock. You stole the victim's wallet, didn't you? How dare you? You said it yourself. You claimed to be holding this wallet in your hands when I found you. Perhaps I did misconstruct the wallet for the murder weapon, but it seems that I wasn't wrong about who the culprit is. Her logic? As you claimed, the murder weapon is not the travel wallet. However, it is something you stole from Mr. Hicks after you were done with the vile deed. I find it hard to believe myself, but your motive was very simple. You were out to steal Mr. Hicks' money, weren't you? So even though I didn't have the murder weapon on me, you still suspect me, I see. You stood up at the crime scene with the victim's wallet in your hands. How can I turn a blind eye and not suspect you of foul play?
Hold it!
Shouldn't that be proof enough for you that I did not murder the victim? Not at all. Oh, and why not? Because that wallet may not have been what I thought it was. However, it is something you stole from Mr. Hicks after you were done with the vile deed.
Hold it!
You think I stole it? Yes, I'm very sorry to say it, and I wouldn't usually be so rude, but it must be said. I never thought I'd see the day, but here I am calling a passenger a thief. Maybe I should put on a serious face and say it more directly. I believe you removed the wallet from the victim's personage. It really doesn't matter how you phrase it. What I'd like to know is why you think I stole Mr. Hicks' wallet. I find it hard to believe myself, but your motive was very simple. Okay, I guess I have to oppose her motive, right? Of money? Okay, I don't know why I wasn't able to check this before. I mean, there's no money inside, but that's not really proof, because I didn't know that. Like, there could have been money inside. I find it hard to believe myself. Your motive is very simple. I don't think I have any sort of motive to speak of. I've never met Mr. Hicks before, and our only connection is this one flight. But that is more than enough of a reason. How do you figure? He was sitting in first class, and I think the inspection is quite clear. You were out to steal Mr. Hicks' money, weren't
Hold it!
you? You think I was after his money? Where did that cockamamie idea come from? Sure, you're also a passenger in first class, but I thought something was off about you and these deeply etched lines on your forehead. They're not lines, they're perfectly normal, part of my natural face. I don't think I've ever met someone with such terrible countenance on a flight before. And that's when it hit me. You were the face of somebody with money trouble. She really is making a fool of herself pursuing this line of logic. I should spare her and present the piece of evidence that contradicts her testimony. Is it the wallet? But, like, I wouldn't have known he had no money.
Objection!
Okay, I guess, but sure. I wonder if I might get a word in, Miss Torino. Wait, not Torino. Tenero. Tenero. Okay, yeah. Miss Tenero, I wonder if you noticed the contradiction within your own testimony. What are you talking about? Simply put, as you saw with your own eyes, the only thing inside Mr. Hicks' wallet was his passport. Ah! If I really was after his money, then why would I steal a penniless travel wallet? Ah, but that's right. You, Mr. Edward, you didn't know it was empty when you stole it. Yeah, that's what I said. You would like to think that, but that's not possible. What do you mean it's not possible? There's no way the killer didn't know that the wallet was empty to begin with. Oh, and what makes you so sure? Is it? I mean, it has to be this, right? Unless it's just the wallet again. Oh, is that money on the floor? I think that's money on the floor. It's the small screen, so I can't see it that well. But I think that's money on the floor.
Take that!
If you recall the crime scene, I bet that the wallet was probably not empty at the time of the murder. That's pretty evident by the bills and cards strewn about the inside of the elevator. Oh no! I think you've come to realize the problem with your logic. I would surmise that the victim's wallet fell out during their struggle. And that's when its contents emptied onto the floor of the elevator. I doubt the killer could have missed such an occurrence. Then, you're saying, yes, according to your superposition, if I were the killer, I would have been going after a wallet I knew to be empty. And since I clearly was not attempting to gather the scattered money, it renders your argument of theft completely invalid. Forgive me. Please. Hey, what the heck? Are you saying the attendant's wrong? So that guy isn't the killer? Ah, don't believe it, everyone. It's a trick. Ugh. Will you all please be quiet? Miss Torino. Yes? You lost your cool when you saw the dead body. Plus the lounge was dark, and looking into the light from the elevator, it's easy to see how you mistook the wallet in my hands for the murder weapon. I take no offense that you thought I was the killer. Mr. Edgeworth, thank you for releasing me. Oh, I think I know what language this is. This is, because the guy was from, Borneo, is it? It said on the passport earlier. He's from the same country as the Case 3 in Apollo Justice, those people. Borneo. I'm just gonna call it Borneo. Ooh, what language should I speak for this? I'm just gonna speak French. What can I say in French? Je n'aime pas la neige. What is it now? Ça c'est très bénévole. Je n'aime pas ça. Miss Tenero, if you could please translate, I'd be much obliged. It sounds like Borgnian, but I don't understand any of it. There's another attendant on this flight who Ooh. I said that he's given the runabout. I don't require an interpreter, I speak English just well, see? You, the attendant. Yes, sir? I want this person to be under arrest until we arrive at the airport. I'm sorry, sir. What exactly are you hoping for? What is it you want? I'm finished talking to the likes of you. Oh, this is modulating so much. Please, I'd like to hear why you want me to be under arrest until we land. You, I dare you try to waste my— Okay, what am I doing? Whatever, doesn't matter. I dare you try to waste my time. You're the one who stuck your nose into my affairs. I wanted to spend even at least one more second with my precious art. I have no time for other things. I know what you are. I see through you. Intimate? Yes, I'm pretty sure that's how you say it in English. Well, I hope that I don't dissolve in water, but I don't think that's what you meant. I'm sorry, but I don't think I caught your name. I am Zinc LeBlanc. Oh. What's... I am Zinc LeBlanc. Well, what was the accent I was even doing? I'm a very wealthy man in Borneo. But I'm not an ordinary rich man. This guy's accent's just gonna keep changing. I apologize. But I'm not an ordinary rich man. I'm an art dealer. I'm a rich seller of beauty. Mr. LeBlanc, what did you mean just now? Pardon? When you said the instruction was giving me the runabout? I have to explain. Unbelievable. I will say it once and only once. I did not even need a second to waste. Time is money, as they say. Yes, and yet you continue to blather on. I saw it, yes I did. I saw the victim go into the elevator. Going down to the lounge. It was at exactly 6 o'clock. And what's the significance of the time? At 6, he says. Wait, you saw him at 6? I wonder who the murderer is. Ah, what's the matter, Mr. Edgeworth? He understands, I see. Mrs. Attendant, what time did you discover the body? Well, it was a little after that Patrick Turgan, so I'd say around 6:15. Ah. Hicks was his name, was it? I said a man Hicks was killed in a 15-minute time span. Yeah, no, really. He was killed between the last time he was seen and the time the body was found. I never could have figured that out. Thank you. And the only person in the lounge at the time was this prosecutor, yes? Yeah, I was in my seat the whole time. Me too. I was watching a movie and enjoying a fine glass of grape juice. That has to be wine, right? Surely. Because that's the thing in Apollo Justice too, where it's all grape juice. I was still eating. I still haven't finished, see? The other passengers have a problem with them, I suppose. Have an alibi, so you have a problem with them, I suppose. No complaint. I see. Not a single word against this, right? I have no way of discounting what you put forth at this point, but it wasn't me. So you say, but do you have to say, what you say, the evidence? Mr. Edgeworth, are you really the culprit after all? Mr. LeBlanc, I suppose you're quite certain of what you saw? Enough to give testimony? Of course, I was looking at that man the whole time. He was playing with that annoying little small machine the whole time. Machine? Yes, that's what you people call it in English, yes? It was making me crazy with the click, click, click. From that description, it sounds like some sort of small computer? I believe what Mr. LeBlanc is talking about is a cell phone. I have to say that I did see him playing with it quite a bit myself. A simple cell phone. A laptop or organizer I could see, but that's kind of low budget. What do you mean, low budget? For him to have a cell phone. Why? I hate that noisy little machine in his hand. Not a fragment of beauty. All it produces is ugly sounds. Anyway, I know what I saw. Miss De Niro. Yes? I was wondering if I might be going to person to examine the crime scene. What? You want to examine the crime scene? If you would grant me a little measure of time, I'm sure I can produce the real culprit. Ooh, I like the sound of that. Fox in a duck pen. I think that's how you say it in English. It's fox guard in the hen. It's fox guard in the hen house. And believe my innocence was proven earlier. And if I'm given the chance, I can clear up all the remaining doubts. Mr. Nero, if you wait until we arrive, there's a good chance that some evidence will have been destroyed right now. I understand. Let me see what the captain has to say. Huh, this should not be approved. Please, Mr. LeBlanc, in an emergency, all decisions are to be made by the captain alone. Now please wait here while I go ask the captain what to do. I'll be right back. You're not planning to erase evidence when you do your investigation, yes? Of course not. Huh, we'll see. Mr. Edgeworth, you have the captain's permission to investigate the crime scene. What? Unbelievable. I'm in your debt, Mr. Nero. However, there's one condition. I'm to supervise you. Can you agree to that? Of course, I see no problem with that stipulation. The only natural is I'm still a suspect in this case. Good. I take full responsibility and will watch Mr. Edgeworth's every move. I hope this is reassurance enough that there will be no foul play. Now then, Mr. Edgeworth, shall I proceed? If you should need my help with anything, please feel free to touch the partner button. Oh, she's my partner. Nice. Okay, cool. It's time to head to the scene of crime, the first floor lounge. Wait, can I talk to these people? Ugh, don't get near me, you criminal. He said, don't get near me, you criminal. I'm not the killer, and I intend to shoot that starting now. But that's that's contrary to the facts. He said, wait, why is she translating English? He says, but that's contrary to the facts. I can understand his English just fine, thank you very much. Okay, I was gonna say. Oops. Oh, sorry. No, I don't need anything. March 12th, 7:26. Whoa, an hour passed? Jesus. Flight I-390, first floor, lounge. I want to thank you for your help back there, Mr. Nero. It was nothing. You should thank the captain for granting your permission. And just so everything is perfectly clear, I still don't trust you to that extent. I don't want you to think your standing with me has changed. I see. I'll bear that in mind. I received an order from the captain earlier. He wanted you to know that we reserve the right to stop your investigation if we feel you are not making progress. And when we do, he asks you please return to your seat at that time. So my time runs out at his and his crew's discretion, does it? I have to find a way to discredit Mr. Locke's testimony before time limit. Is there an actual time limit? I understand. By the way, is there any place you can think of where the killer might hide on board? I don't think so. After every first-class passenger was accounted for his or her seat, we made a thorough search of the plane. As for business and economy class, no one can move between those two classes in first class without a staff keycard. And we found a record of a keycard being used at all. Which means that I have a first-class killer on my hands. At least I know that much for sure. And one other thing. No one else has been allowed near the crime scene since the murder was discovered either. Okay. Interesting. Now then, let's get started. But where should we start from? Let's start with Mr. LeBlanc's statements. The crime occurred between 6 and 6:15. During the interval, the only person in the lounge was myself, which would make me the prime suspect. However, since I did not kill Mr. Hicks, it means that the killer was around somewhere. Okay. We have a logic point of the killer was somewhere. That's interesting. If we are to believe what you say is true, then yes. The first order of business will be to gather information to win your trust. Glasses and candles started to disarray by the turbulence. It's been a while since I've seen this big of a mess. It's terribly embarrassing, but I thought it was an earthquake for a second. And I frantically started searching for a gas valve to shut off. I guess the shaking of the flame was better to be mistaken for a real earthquake. Wait, gas valves? What? Not that I would know since I was unconscious. What floors does this elevator service? Only the first and second, although it can also go down to the cargo hold. However, that requires a flight crew keycard. So the only floors accessible are the first and second. I don't know what was hanging out this lane. It's like missing from this picture now. If I could just put my finger on it. Well, I assume it was the travel wallet? Money is strewn all over the floor of the elevator. Oh, I found the murder weapon. What is this sinister looking figure on the floor here? Oh, that's a piggy bank at our company mascot, Mr. iFly. It's just one of the many pieces of merchandise we sell at our in-flight shop. The bank is a limited edition, and it's so popular that we're down to our last one. You have an in-flight shop? Yes, it's just beyond the lounge to the right. The shutter to the store is closed at the moment, but it was open the whole flight up until Mr. Hicks' body was discovered. There's blood on here. Could this have been a murder weapon? Also, that's a keycard. Which, maybe he did have a staff keycard then? Wait, I can't look at that. Can I? Hang on. That's a keycard, right? Maybe not. Okay. Murder weapon, that's another card. Yeah. Attoney was expecting to find a dead body in an elevator on this floor. So Mr. Hicks is really dead? Yes. She's trembling, although I can't fault her for that when it's a corpse right there. Mr. Hicks, if you're really dead, then please answer yes. I see she's over there trembling now, although a new symptom seems to have appeared. Anyway, I should focus on the victim's body. Let's see. There's blood on the back of Mr. Hicks' head. Could this be the cause of death? He appears to have been struck very hard. Okay, well, I know what logic I have to do then. Even his glasses are broken. Wait, what? Oh, okay. Interesting. A statue with blood on it lying next to the body of the man who was beaten to death. Oh, Mr. Edward, I think I figured something out. Yes, what is it? The way the blood is on this, it looks like it matches up with the wound on his head. Well, aren't we deserving of the master of the obvious title? Well, what do you think, Mr. Edgeworth? Don't you think that's worth investigating? It would appear that this figure is our murder weapon. Oh, I just knew it. I mean, I can't think of any other connection. Perhaps Master of the Oblivious would be more befitting. It's kind of fun seeing Edgeworth's internal dialogue in this game, compared to, like, Phoenix's and Apollo's. Okay, I don't think there's anything else we can connect right now. What clues point to where... I guess the elevator, technically. But... does that even... I'll try it. Oh, okay, cool. True, there wasn't anyone else in the lounge other than myself right before the turbulence. But if the killer was in the elevator along with the victim, then that's a different story. Ooh, if only I could remember that the killer rode the elevator with Hicks. I really like this song too. Like, I just want an excuse to stay on the screen because it's a cool song. It kind of reminds me of the Megatama song, but like better, like much better. Like, I just mean in terms of like how it's like not actually played that much. Wait, is there something in his pocket? There's something sticking out of his pocket. Hope you won't mind if I take a look at what's inside. Huh? It's a picture. It looks like it was taken inside a building somewhere. Also, that shows what was on his thing. It was the... is that the wallet? It's something red. Oh, is that his phone? Oh, I wonder if that's his phone. And it's gone now. Mr. Hicks' machine is nowhere to be found. His machine? His cell phone, Mr. Reno. Ah, so I guess because it's not here, I think we can safely deduce that the killer took it. Okay, interesting. Also, okay, this is something I'd like to complain about. I always sort of thought, in like the original 3 games, that when you were presenting something, specifically not in court, but like to somebody like on the, like, in the investigation parts, right? You weren't actually presenting, like, the thing, you were presenting, like, an idea of the thing. Which sort of applies with this missing cell phone. See, type information? Like, I always just sort of thought you were presenting, like, the idea of the thing, not the actual, like, thing itself. But then you have examples of, like, oh, in the spoilers for Ace Attorney 2, like, in the last case, you, like, give... it's actually not even a spoiler. You just give evidence to somebody else, and then it, like, actually disappears from you. And actually, that happens in the first game as well, I think. Like, you actually have to, like, physically carry, like, photos and stuff, which kind of makes sense, but at the same time... then you have, like, for example, in the last case of Trials and Tribulations, a giant bear that is apparently just being carried around with you. Like, there's no way that's possible. But then there's also examples of, like, you not having enough pocket space for stuff. His glasses are broken. That's something interesting, actually. The machine that should be hanging up here is still somewhere on this plane. Okay, I guess we'll go investigate other stuff now. A pity that the bronze statue knows not when good drink has been spilled at its feet. This is a statue where I found him, Mr. Huger Eyeflower, who was a big fan of grape juice. I'm sure he would be thrilled if he knew so much grape juice was here at his feet. Is that a hint of hero worshipping I detect? Okay, things fell over, grape juice was spilled, there's a piano here. And there's broken glasses. These bottles and glasses must have been broken by the turbulence. There's quite a bit of broken glass here, please be careful when passing through this area. Thank you very much for the warning, Mr. Edgeworth. However, no matter how kind you are towards me, know that it does not clear up any suspicions I have about you. I wasn't warning you for the sake of clearing my name. That's a bottle. What is this? There are a few copies of Sky Magazine in the magazine. This one's special is an English trivia quiz. That's not a bad idea. I've heard of the youth of today don't know a particle from participle. Now, please don't go wrong if these people have made up words, Mr. Edgeworth. Who's ever heard of such a silly word as participle? Case in point. This grand piano is the part of this playing. You can play the music of whatever CD we insert into the CD drive. That's not a piano, it's more like an overgrown music box. Ah, but its keys to press along with the music as though there really is someone playing it. Some people have entirely too much money to waste on overly complex toys. This toppled over chair, yet another victim of turbulence. Ah, no, look at all that grape juice sitting on the back. I mean, don't look it, but this chair was extremely valuable. It was? Yes, it was used when the Rocker Palace came through this plane. The Rocker Palace leader sat in this very chair. I'm sorry, but what are these Rocker Pals? I can't believe you've never heard of them. They're all the rage. The Rocker Pals are an extremely popular international band. Yeah, the Palace parties, they became more popular, especially among teens. Ah, that explains. I'm not really one with the music today. Maybe I should ask Detective Gumshoe about them later. On second thought, I can already see how confusing the conversation would get. Oh, pals? That's funny. What is this door? This door leads to the flight attendant's room. But please understand that it's off limits to unauthorized personnel. The room is giving off the scent of women's perfume. One would think a perfume would smell great, but to me it simply smells. Not that I have any interest in what lies behind this door. I should return to the investigation, Mr. Edgeworth. Mr. Edgeworth? Sorry, I spaced out for a second there. Okay, we can't go back upstairs. What am I even supposed to investigate? Oh, here we go. There's a spilled grape juice in front of the elevator. I assume it was spilled during the turbulence. Oh, we must clean that up or someone might get hurt. Aha! What is it, Mr. Edgeworth? I found some very important evidence. What is the important piece of evidence in this scene? The bottle, I guess? I have no idea.
Take that!
Okay, it's not that. I'm not sure what's so. Oh, footprints! I'm stupid. Okay, the thing is, the screen's really small. I can't see it that well. Curses, this is no time to get careless. What is it? They're a little smudged, but I think we can both agree that these are a set of footprints. Ooh. Okay, so we we can connect that to the elevator. Yes, these belong to our killer. Oh, then maybe we should check the shoe sizes of everyone in first class. I don't think that would be of any help to us. Unfortunately, the prints are too smudged, which would make it hard to get a definitive match. Oh, I see. No, it's I know what it is. It's the elevator and the footprints. Sorry, I just love this song so much. I have it. I'm sorry, but I don't understand, Mr. Edgeworth. I can prove that someone other than myself was here around the time of the murder. What? Really? Yes, it's rather simple, actually. The proof is in the pudding, or rather, the grape juice in this case. Ha-ha! These footsteps here confess to me this very fact. That someone exited the elevator alive. Seeing as though the victim is dead, that would mean a second person. But couldn't the footprints be from Mr. Hicks himself? Ah, but if you take a look at our victim's shoes, you can see the soles are spotless. Which means Mr. Hicks wasn't alone in the elevator. In fact, it's quite the opposite. There was actually one other person inside the elevator. Okay, interesting. Ah, okay, we're done. What? Alright, cool, I guess. What? What's going on over there? Ah, tabarnak, je n'aime pas ça, cette chose. Truc en verre. Ici. No, pas ici. Unforgivable. This is unforgivable. What was it? It was like a horrible Scottish accent. Do you understand? Do you understand what I'm saying? The movie's late. It's the same level as bad as the Predator I've made. But the movie... What? I will not talk to you anymore. You're just wasting my time. What's the matter, Mr. Lilblanc? If there's no emergency... Oh, if there's no emergency, please return to your seats. Do not tell me what to do. I didn't need to sit down. Well, Mr. Prosecutor, did you prove you're innocent yet? If you'd like, I'll prove my innocence to you right now. What nonsense! Are you saying my eyewitness testimony is mistaken? Not mistaken, really that there's room for doubt. I'd be more honored if you could please tell me what you saw in detail once more. Point, shoot yourself. I'm certain I saw Mr. Hicks out of the elevator. It was when the needles on my pocket watch pointed to 6 and 12. The body was discovered 15 minutes after that in the lounge, yes? Then you were the only person in the lounge at the time, must be the criminal. Mr. LeBlanc's conclusion seems to make logical sense. After all, the only person in the lounge at the supposed time of the murder was me. Say, my eyewitness testimony, you think you can destroy it? Come, let me see. Hurry, do I look like a man who has time to wait for you? Why is he so irritated? I'm the one accused of murder here. Anyway, I must find a way to discredit Mr. LeBlanc's account somehow, and fast. I'm certain that— oh wait, I don't need a bicyclist. Okay, I feel like... No, honestly, I think the time is probably fine. If he was discovered at 6:15, that makes sense. There's gonna be something that happens where, like, he says something wrong in English. Like, that happened in the other game, too. It was like, oh, when she said window, she actually meant vent. The body was discovered 15 minutes after in the lounge. Okay, well, I wasn't the only person in the lounge. So...
Objection!
What? That is literally a piece of evidence showing that I was not the only person in the lounge. Hmm? Oh, you're correct. But what does that have to do with our present situation? The word comprises the faults against and speak. I dare not do no such talk. My own dealings are clean. That's all well and good. But about this piece of evidence, there's no value in that. I'm not interested in buying that from you. Ugh, there's plenty of value in it, even just superficially. Okay. The only person in the lounge must be the criminal. Yeah, but I'm not, though, because I wasn't the only person in the lounge. Wait, his phone is missing. Is that something? He certainly has a lot of confidence in his testimony. If push comes come, I may need to press him for more information. Okay, let's just press him then.
Hold it!
Mr. LeBlanc, were you able to get a good look at the inside of the elevator at that time? Of course, I saw what was inside. And you're sure that the victim was in the elevator alone? Yes, the only person was that Mr. Hicks man. This last outburst is a bit too important to let go. The only person inside was Mr. Hicks man. Is this what we're supposed to contradict? No, I don't think so.
Hold it!
Was he really alone? Of course, I'll bet even 1 cent. A cheap ante for a cheap testimony. But if that's how you want to play it, I'll happily take you 1 cent. Okay, I guess I'll go with that then.
Objection!
That's so dumb. Mr. LeBlanc. What is it? There's a very glaring contradiction in your testimony. What do you mean? Please take a look at the area in front of the elevator. There, the spilled grape juice. Yes, and? Will you admit you also spilled it with blood? No, it spilled itself during the turbulence. But the interesting thing here is the set of grape juice footprints. Footprints? Yes, the ones that lead from within the elevator out into the lounge itself. It's evidence that proves that someone other than Mr. Hicks exited the elevator alive. There must have been another person in the elevator with Mr. Hicks. Now then, I'm done playing games. Why don't you tell us the truth? Tabarnak, je n'aime pas cette interaction. Can you please translate for us? No way, that's totally impossible, I guess is what he said. No way, that's totally impossible. I know there's no one person in there, I saw with my own eyes. If you want to know what I think, Mr. Edgeworth, I don't think Mr. Wong is lying to us. I suppose she's right, he doesn't seem to be. But then, what does it mean? What about this contradiction? Mr. LeBlanc, please, just once more, will you recall the details of what you witnessed for me? Oof. I was very upset when Mr. Hicks passed by my seat. I was always checking the time, over and over again. I happened to follow that man with my eyes when he passed me, and I saw clearly into the elevator he was entering. But I swear there was no one else inside. No one. I checked the time. Okay, something about his phone, I'm assuming. Mr. LeBlanc, if you would please calm down. What, dare you two have an issue with my eyewitness testimony? Ah, no, not at all. Please forget I said anything. Yet again, he doesn't appear to be lying. But I can't let this testimony stand as the truth. So I saw part 2. Because of the cell phone. So are you still upset now? I'm always upset. The only time I'm not upset is when I have a piece of art in my hands. It's surprisingly easy to believe that about him. But I was even more upset when Mr. Hicks walked by me. I was always
Hold it!
Why were you so attentive to the time? Because something unforgivable was happening. I'm trying to think of it, you were yelling about something unforgivable earlier. I was giving a complaint to the attendant about the movie start time. Return back to me my time. In money, you understand the point. Movie? Is he talking about the in-flight one that's mentioned in this magazine? A summary of the plot and start time. Interesting. Okay, so the movie was supposed to be at 6 and end at 8:30, is that what that is? Or is it 8? No, it's 8. 6 to 8. Okay, interesting. That's probably gonna matter later. They were supposed to show licensed love, laugh, and murder. I cannot see the movie in my country. You can only see it on international flights. I looked forward greatly to that movie. I checked my pocket watch whenever possible so I don't miss it. Hey, fun fact, did you know that DVD regions actually have a Region 8, which is specifically for flights and for boats, like cruise ships that go internationally? So they literally have region locking to things that are inter-region. Like movies like this, back when they would they have ever even been on DVD? Probably at some point, I don't know when. I checked my pocket watch whenever possible so I would not miss it. I even set my pocket watch to the destination time when I came on board. Ooh. It's from the... Wait, doesn't it say that it matches the time zone of the place that you're leaving? Departure time zone. Wait, what did he say? My watch is not wrong, it matches the schedule. Wait, I want him to repeat that. Wait, did he say departure time zone or arrival time zone? But the movie was still late. Very, very late.
Hold it!
The pocket watch. I'd like to ask you a little more about it, if that's alright. Oh, yeah. The movie I wanted to see would not start, so I set my pocket watch many times.
Hold it!
So this movie you mentioned, is it the one listed in Sky Magazine? Yes. I was so looking forward to watching Licensed Love, Laugh, May, and Murder. Mrs. Nero, was the movie shown on this flight? Yes, it was shown at the scheduled time. Isn't it possible you simply slept through it by accident? Nonsense, you doubt me. No, now stop pointing at me like that. Odd, how did he miss a movie that he was clearly hoping to see? I checked my pocket watch a great number of times, that much I know for sure. I think his pocket watch was in the wrong... My destination's time, I always said it when I boarded the plane. Was it? It was destination, right? Departure time!
Objection!
Knew it. Knew it. Mr. LeBlanc, you said this just now in your testimony. I even set my pocket watch to the destination. We really don't need this, we literally just heard it. Now, if your watch has been set to our destination's time zone, it would mean that your watch is displaying the time of our destination. Yes, I am the correct time. It's worth 6 cents. I would like you to take a look at this. If you believe the Sky Magazine, clocks on this flight run in accordance with the time of our departure time zone. Of course, the movie schedule was also created with that in mind. Miss Nero, for confirmation's sake, what time zone is this flight aligned to right now? Well, we made a short stop at our transfer point. That's right. It was in that small Asian country, the Republic of Zengkla. But we didn't readjust our onboard clocks at that time. So right now we're still running on Bordean time. What? The time difference between Borneo and our destination is 9 hours. 9 hours again? That's a coincidence. I wonder why. Further, with your analog watch set to our destination's time, it would appear to be running 3 hours fast when compared to the flight's onboard clocks. It also changes everything about your testimony. Wait, yeah, 3 hours fast. That would mean he saw the body at like 3, right? Wait, am I doing my math right? Yeah. And you can bet 1,000,000 cents on that. In light of this information, it means you saw Mr. Hicks 3 hours prior at 3 AM. Yeah, okay, I'm not crazy. My 1,000,000 cents! This should clear up all the remaining accusations. So this basically widens the time frame for the time of death, right? Yes, because Mr. LeBlanc saw the victim enter the elevator at 3 AM. It means that the time of death could be anywhere from 3 to 6:15 AM. I'm just guessing this is the murderer, right? Because he's one of 4 characters who has been given a name so far. Actually, she hasn't even been given a name. He's one of 3 characters who's been given a name. And one of them is us, so it isn't us. So there's 2 possibilities currently. The question now is, where was Mr. Hicks during that span of time, and what was he doing? I've got something to say. Who the fuck are you? And you are? Yeah, oh! I'm Cammy Meal. I'm a flight attendant. And what does he wish to say? Well, I think your story is a little different than how I remember it. What do you mean, Cammy? I saw Mr. Hicks sitting in the seat at 5 AM, you know. What? How can you be so sure of the time? Oh, that's right, he pushed his call button while we were parked at the transfer point. Between 4 and 5 AM, yes, all passengers remain on board. At the stopping gate for refueling and carting transport. Yes, it was from 4 to 5 AM according to our clocks. And during that time, did any of the passengers leave or did any new ones board this flight? No. Not a single person got off or on anything. What about the flight crew? A few who were handling the cargo transfer might have temporarily gotten on or off. But eventually everyone, including Cammy and myself, came back on the plane. So basically I can assume no one left or got on since our initial takeoff. Interesting, I should keep that in mind. I feel like that should be an idea and not a piece of evidence, but whatever. Yeah, and I answered his call. I can tell you Mr. Acton Hicks was there in his seat when we took off again at 5 AM. Okay. Interesting. Alright, that puts the time of the murder between 5 and 6:15 AM. Okay, now what time did you come down to the lounge, Mr. Edgeworth? I remember coming down here almost as soon as we left the Republic of Zangpa. Ah! You were here the whole time. You were here the whole time for Porsche, yes? Then you're the only one who could be the killer. Mr. Edgeworth, were you really here in this lounge that entire time for 5 AM onwards? Unfortunately, yes. But then how do we explain the footprints? Is it not that obvious? The man waiting for Mr. Hicks here in the lounge, waiting to kill him. And they put the corpse in the elevator. That is when the turbulence happened. My eyewitness testimony may have been mistaken, but what time I saw Mr. Hicks enter the elevator on the 2nd floor does not matter. Because the entire incident concluded here in this lounge. Everything happened in this lounge. Is that what you really believe, Mr. LeBlanc? Well, do you have another idea? I still feel that there's something out of place in the scenario you presented. Is there something that can tie this crime to a location other than the lounge? The murder weapon was in the elevator. The cell phone is missing.
Take that!
The murder weapon, this little piggy bank is sold at the in-flight shop. It is sold there and only there, and it's not displayed here in the lounge. How then did it find its way here? Don't you find that a tiny bit suspicious? Such a trivial point. It only means you prepared it, taking it from the shop before coming here. It doesn't prove you're innocent at all. Ugh. Is there no way to win with this, man? If I may. What is it? You see, well, it's just in this read where it says. Oh, and why do you know this so well? Well, it's just that the piggy bank was there in the shop. I saw it with my own eyes. And when was this? It was maybe around 5:40? Isn't that just before we hit the patch of turbulence? That's right. You were in the shop just before the turbulence. Yes, I was. I'm gonna think of it. Mr. Nero, when I found the body, I believe you came out of that door. Yes, I did. And what is it beyond that door? That's the flight attendant's room? Then you were on the first floor? Yes. I had to do something at the shop and in the flight attendant's room. So I went to the shop first and then to the flight attendant's room. Are you saying you passed by me at some point? Yes, you seem really into the issue of Sky magazine you were reading at the time. I don't suppose you noticed me walking by. My vague recall someone walking by, but I didn't take notice of who it was. Anyway, the figurine was definitely there at the shop when I went there. Why did you go to the shop in the first place? I went there for a work-related matter. Work, you say? Yes, the upkeep of the shop is always one of my responsibilities. Why did you not say anything about that until now, is what I want to know. In any case, I believe it's clear that the shop needs to be investigated as well. Shall we head over there then? How long is this? I've been playing for like an hour. What is it now? Are you forgetting something, Mr. Rondo? Don't you need the captain's permission to check the shop? No, I haven't forgotten. But I've already asked him for permission to search the entire place. So I think we're alright. Huh? That's weird. What is? Well, I just talked to the captain, see? And he said that he didn't give you permission to do anything like that at all. What's the meaning of this, Mr. Nero? It means she's lying. Go on, admit that you are. You said that you had permission to search all over, but you don't, and yet here you are. You flight attendant, what are you trying to pull? What are you trying to do? Pull the sheep over us. The captain's calling for you, Miss Rhonda. Oh, but don't worry. I already got permission to search the shop from the captain. See, unlike you, I do things the right way. Miss Nero, why would you do such a thing? Please excuse me. Okay, well now she's even more suspicious. Looks like I get to be in charge now. Please go back to your seat, Mr. LeBlanc. Now then, Mr. Edgeworth. If you follow me, I'd be your guide from now on. There's something about Mr. Nero that has piqued my curiosity. But right now, investigating the in-flight shop is my top priority. How long is this? Wait, where even is the shop? Is it over here? Oh yeah, it is. March 12th, 8:32 a.m. Flight I-390, first floor, in-flight shop. So this is the in-flight shop. It's quite a mess in here. You think? Guess I'll have to clean things up then, teehee. Hold on, you can't clean up a potential crime scene. Oh, thank goodness, I hate cleaning so much. I must have rushed things in here. I must remain cool, calm, and collected. Because this piggy bank was left at the crime scene. Okay, we got another piggy bank. There's a very good chance that the killer had paid this place a visit. Hey, what ideas do we have again? I'm just trying to remind myself. Broken glasses. Okay. That's an interesting thing to remember. Hang on, okay. I'm not gonna cheat. I'm going to look at the tutorial for this just because I want to see how many parts are in it. Because, like, usually the cases are split up into parts, but if it isn't, then I might just, like, stop playing now. Because I don't really want to keep playing for a super long time. Oh, no, there's 4 parts. Okay. This is just a really long beginning part. Alright. I mean, I guess it's not that long, but it's pretty long. I don't know. The glass from this display case door is shattered all over the floor. And it looks like there's nothing on display inside either. Wait, actually, I think there is something. What's this? A mini captain's hat. Stuffed toys, just like one Mr. Melee is holding on our display here. They're relatively cheap, which explains why they're displayed so haphazardly. How about it, Mr. Edgeworth? You know you want one too. They're great for when you're stressed. Why do I envision stuffed animal abuse when she says that? Why would you buy luggage on a plane? What are these? Oh, those are our company's complete original line of suitcases. They're practically flying out the door. That's how popular they are. You should buy one and see how you like it. You won't regret it. Perhaps that's how things are at work on this flight, but the real ability is try, then buy. No way, but either way, it doesn't really matter. True. Either way, why would anyone buy a suitcase after they boarded the flight? Anyway, see that? Just look at all the Mr. Ricky heads printed on there. Cute company mascot, isn't he? We're painted on with a lot of care. Doesn't he look like he's about to jump out at you? It's certainly making something jump inside my stomach. Huh? Oh, I guess there's no fuel at your refined pace. You look like you really wanted to get one. And I thought I was gonna finally make my first sale, but you saw right through it. Well, that's done though. Never make me try to give you a sales pitch ever again, okay? But I've never shown any interest in it to begin with. It really is pretty horrible, isn't it? You wanna know something? This suitcase was designed by Miss Rhonda. Miss Tenero designed this? Yeah, it was a company-wide contest. Well, it does have a very sharp design sense. Sharp? Like Siggy Sharp Shutter, matey. I really have no idea why the bigwigs decided to go with it. It's so bleh. Miss Tenero designed this, didn't she? It's definitely not what I would have expected. You okay? I'm fine. Please watch yourself, Miss Melee. Loading a suitcase through the road has gotta be a safety violation. Ooh, did that cause the broken glass? Hang on, what are my ideas right now? Here, I'll put it back. What do I have? The suitcase is rolling around. I feel like these vaguely connect. I feel like this is gonna come up later or something. Inside the display case is a row of lifesavers and life vests for sale. We sell a lot of those when there's some kind of accident or something. But some people buy them even when nothing's going on. How about it, Mr. Edward? Care to buy one? I think the shop is one shopper away from being sued. Okay, what's even left to look at here? Beautiful flowers and a beautiful arrangement. Good cleanse by looking at them. Mr. Edgeworth's getting pollen all over. Oh, excuse me. Wait, so what am I even supposed to be... Can I talk to her? I don't know much about this shop. You can still ask me about whatever. I don't really have anything to present. I guess just this? Miss Rhonda said the piggyback is in this shop, right? Don't you find her a tiny bit suspicious? I don't think I can say either way yet. There's not enough evidence to convince me that she was lying about anything back there. Are you sure about that? Yeah, I don't know. I know we're in the middle of an investigation, but I might just cut it here. Just because... One sec. They're all kind of luxury name merchandise in this display case. And they line up in just such a manner as to scream "buy me" to any passers-by. Yeah, I don't really know what else. There's like this, which is... I don't think we can zoom in on it. There's a wide selection of souvenirs for sale in these display cases. You know what I'd suggest? Sorry, but I have no intention of buying souvenirs on this trip. Okay, then how about you buy something for me then, as a present? I can't think of a single reason why I want to buy you anything. But I've had my eye on that pennant for such a long time. Start paying some attention to me when I ask you something, and then we'll talk. Huh. So what do you think about what has happened regarding this case? Oh, I don't know. I guess I think you're the killer though, Mr. Edgeworth. I can assure you that here in this shop proved just the opposite. Yeah, but it was me that got you the permission to look around. You know. So don't forget that, okay? How am I supposed to thank you properly if you insist on falling asleep? Well, you know what really show you thanks? You see that item for sale over there? Sorry, we're gonna have to make do with my words of appreciation. Okay, I don't think there's anything else to present. Not really, anyways. Like I said earlier, I was the one answering people's calls when we were refueling in Zengfa. And Mr. Hicks was in his seat at that time. What time was that again? He called at around 5 a.m. You were at your seat around then too, you know. I do recall people calling for service at around that time. Even if this turns out to be a waste of time, I must stand firm. I just know that there's a vital clue or two awaiting me here in this shop. Can I check any of this stuff? Ooh, wait, hang on. There's some blood on one of the corners. Did the piggyback be the murder weapon? We already determined that. It is. I suppose this would even start your coins. I have to say, for a piggy bank, it's made rather well. So well, in fact, that I'm not sure there's a way to take your money out. It says I Fly Airlines. You know, I've seen it occur a lot recently, and it's been bothering me greatly. But why does nobody know how to properly capitalize and space nouns anymore? Okay, interesting. Mr. Abbey was in his seat when we took off at 5 a.m. Yeah, like, there's literally 4 characters so far. So, like, there's only a few people it could be. He's 62, oh my god. Okay, yeah, I think I'm gonna call it here, just because I've been streaming for a while, and I watch, just my luck, I bet you this is, like, the last part, and I'm gonna figure it out, like, immediately next time, so it's gonna be, like, a 10-minute stream. But, yeah. Thanks for watching. I hope you keep enjoying the, live streams, you know? Hang on. I just want to do something real quick. There we go. I saw a few white lines popping up, so I just wanted to fix those. And now there's a white line on the other side. Hang on. There we go. Perfect. Alright, yeah, thanks for watching.